Hey, what's up, man? First time at 35 years old heading to the beach alone. Growth. Growth. Growth in just being comfortable by myself. And spending time alone. And cultivating more insight into what I need in order to feel good about who I am and what I want and what I want to do. And I will say I feel extremely healthy. Extremely healthy. Hanging out with the guys last night. It was Ade's birthday. I was glad I got to spend it with him because he spent his birthday with me. Well, sorry, my birthday I spent with him. And that was a great night. That was the night the Knicks won the championship, which was epic, by the way. Yeah, and now I'm going to the beach alone. I'm like spending time by myself, spending time alone. After being around people all yesterday, and I felt like I did pretty good. There's nothing that is sitting with me right now that I feel like I regret not doing or doing last night, despite being under the influence of marijuana and alcohol. I was very much in control of everything that I was projecting while I was under the influence. And I stayed, and I was able to not go to the extreme and just want to get blackout drunk. That speaks to being very responsible and disciplined. Being out, right? Being a man of God, being a man of wanting to be social, but also wanting to be responsible. Wanting to show up for my friend, to make him feel like he's loved, because he is, right? And my brother was there last night too. Just us enjoying our space together and where we're at right now, being adults and being 35 is crazy, at least for him and me. My brother, he's turning 36. He's 35 too, but yeah, just having these experiences together, and just having so much joy, and not any real deep, I feel like, insecurities. Like I didn't sense anything that was in between any of us. I feel like we squared away a lot of the issues we've had with each other over the years, because it doesn't matter as long as we are alive and we're working towards building something special, and we make sure that each other are good as brothers. Then that time, that energy that we're putting into being together is gonna bleed over into the other things that we got to do when we're not around each other. At least for me, and I feel like for them too, because otherwise I wouldn't have got invited out, right? I wouldn't have came out to go hang out with them. So it was beautiful. It was such a beautiful night. It was hot though, and a lot of things happening, a lot of vibrancy in Bushwick where we were at. And just going with the flow, not trying to be too aggressive, with trying to make things happen, just enjoying each other's time, company, getting some food, and just like relaxing in the borough that we were born in Brooklyn, and just spreading love, because there's a lot of people that live here nowadays that's not from here, that don't have the feeling of safety I feel like we have, being from Brooklyn, right? Because there's a lot of propaganda, there's a lot of media out there that scares everyone from going outside, all this terror and things like that, but there's a bunch of good stuff happening too, and I can feel that in the air whenever I'm out. Just that fear of something could happen at any time, but also being able to remain calm and being able to be composed, so that nothing around you gets too crazy because you're in a state of love. You're in a state of feeling good. And you're projecting that energy out into the world. And hopefully the people around can feel that. Someone can feel that love that we have for ourselves, and as it projects onto them, they can project it onto others, and it's like, it's like that movie Pay It Forward, where everyone is looking out for each other. If you help me, I won't even help you back. I will help someone else, right? So I kind of think that way whenever I'm in space where I'm sharing with other people that I don't know, because New York has a lot of people in it. Especially if I'm out and I'm trying to, have fun or just trying to enjoy the moment. Just like everybody else is trying to enjoy the moment, even though there's a bunch of life shit that we all got going on, right? Everyone has shit going on in their real lives, and I guess they go out to the club to escape from that and to try to have fun. And it's important. I feel like it's important to do that, but it's also important to be responsible and be disciplined and not get too crazy when it comes to how you are gonna celebrate yourself or a friend, and just have other ways to cope with the things that you have to do if you're partying too much, having a balance. So I could keep going and going and going and talking, but I feel like I got my point across. The more we love ourselves, the more we're able to be comfortable around others, the more we're able to be comfortable alone, and the more we project that out into the world, and the more we heal the world. The less things we force the world to give us or force the world to do for us. Because we all want things, but if you force it, if you try too hard, that's when you start to stop having fun, and that's when you start to get judged morally for just not being patient, right? Patience, they say, is a virtue, and if you're moving too fast, like I already feel like I move really, really fast in my mind and in my body. I move really, really fast. If I'm unable to control the rate that my mind is going at, despite going really fast, if I'm unable to remain calm in my mind, despite it being something that races, then I'm not in control. I'm not in control of my vehicle. So we have to be in control of our vehicles so that we could get to where we want to go in every aspect of our life, whether it be going out at night or going or working or whatever the case. Just having faith that things are going to get better, working towards things getting better, and showing up for yourself. Yeah, that's it.